Hey everybody, it is Tuesday and it's 2 o'clock, so that means it is time for Top 5 Tuesday. I'm your host from Crate Insider and thank you for joining me today. So I've got a fun show with talking about some great products we've got around here that you want to take a look at. But before we do that, I always love to do some features and some giveaways. And if you're new to the show, all you need to do to win one of our giveaways, well, it just depends. There'll be 2 different giveaways. But first of all, for your first try is just all you have to do is drop in a comment. So you can say hi, you can drop in an emoji, any of those things, and we will give you credit for that. So at the end, we'll do a random number giveaway and we'll do that. So the first thing I want to give away on the show here today is from my friends at Race Logic Chassis School. As you may or may not know, I'm involved with the Race Logic Chassis School. I think Brian Littleton does a fantastic job with what he brings to the racers. And going into 2022, I know that there's just a few seats left for the live classes. And that first class is going to be a crate lay model class. It's going to happen in Lenoir, Tennessee on January 15th and 16th. And with that, I will go there and I will film it all, and there will be able to put that online as well, so you can have a chance to buy the online class if you can't make it in person. But what I also wanted to announce today is that tomorrow night, so Wednesday the 24th, I guess it is if today's the 23rd. Sorry, I didn't know somebody was outside. On Wednesday the 23rd, I will be on Race Logic's podcast along with my brother Jimmy Schiltz, so that we can talk about the Cars Racing show that's coming up in January, which you're going to hear some more about. But anyway, this Race Logic shirt, it happens to be an extra large, so if you just type in a comment at the end, we'll do a random number giveaway and you'll win this Race Logic Chassis School t-shirt right here. The second thing I'm giving away is one of our little Crate Insider signs. So this sign right here, it is a blank that says Crate Insider on it. So it says Crate Insider on the top, and that it's a blank sign. We use these around here to kind of do some signage. They will light up, but I don't have batteries in this one, I don't think, no. But it comes with all the little letters and you can make it say whatever you want. So it's just a cute little sign. If you've been watching the show for a while, I used to shoot this, of course, in my office, and I always change the sign behind me. Now that I'm shooting in the store, it's a little bit different. Maybe I just need to bring my sign down. So if you guys think I should bring my sign into the store so that we can have this for Top 5 Tuesday, just tell me. Drop in a comment and let me know. Just tell me you missed the sign. But in order to win the sign, and yours would be blank and it comes with all the letters, but in order to win the sign, remember, this is for the Cars Racing show. I want to mention that is January 7th and 8th. It's going to be in Hickory, North Carolina. We are bringing together amazing companies as part of that. It's going to be fantastic. And we're going to have some more announcements coming up. But right now, if you register, you can get your tickets for free. I mean, there will be a charge at some point, but you can get free tickets. And so in order to win the sign, put into the comments, put in free tickets, put that into your comments, and then you will be considered for that second drawing that we're doing. So I'm going to see if there's any if there's any comments or questions. You guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in. Of course, we do another show on Sundays, the Racing Insiders podcast. I do that with Steve Hendren from Hendren Racing Engines, and we answer a lot of the tech questions that racers bring to us. And of course, I welcome you to join us on Sundays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern. We've talked about changing the time just because it gets dark so early, but for right now, it's still 5:30 p.m. Eastern. And then you might see some of the tech tips over on YouTube channel where we kind of pull those little tech tips out of there and post those separately. But I see here Scott's from California, and Doug is here, and Andrew, and Terry, and Mike, and another Terry, and Tony, and Tori is here. Actually, Tori's in the other room. Anybody who knows Tori, she's awesome. And my evil assistant, amazing assistant, whatever you want to call her, she's amazing. Tom and Sean and Mike and Alan and Josh and Lindsay, thank you all so much for being here. So, I see Andrew says, yes, take the sign back down. Yes, I will bring the sign down. Yep, bring the sign down to the store. Okay, all right, you have been heard loud and clear. I will bring the sign back in. It just turned out to be one of those really fun things. It was one of those random things that I saw like in the CVS store a few years ago in their like Christmas aisle, and I was like, oh, that sign is cute, and everybody was doing like the Instagram thing with signs, and I bought it, and it ended up being like another character on the show. So now that I've kind of found a nice little spot here with my helmets in the background, I think this is a great little spot at the store. So I'll bring the sign down. I promise I will bring the sign down next Tuesday. You will see the sign for that. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into our top 5 products this week. Some of these you will find in our new holiday section. So click on our CrateInsider.com, and in the categories, we actually have a holiday section. I think it's holiday guide is what I think it's called. And in that section, we even have a coupon code. If you are ordering items from that section and you put in the coupon code, I believe it's Holiday 2021, you will get free shipping on those items. So the first item I want to talk about, we've talked a little bit about winterizing engines. I was talking about it on the podcast with Steve a couple weeks ago, and we released a little blurb about it. But there's a lot of things that you can do with winterization. And if you're going to really pull or maybe you're doing a new build and you're pulling your engine out, one little handy product right here is our CrateInsider engine cover plates. So not only is it the plate, so it's for all of the exhaust ports there, but we also sell it comes with the bolts as well. So you've got all the bolts that you need. And these are, they're heavy duty aluminum, they're anodized, and then they're laser etched with CrateInsider. So your engine could be in style with CrateInsider logo gear right here. And these engine cover plates run $60.68, and we've got them, of course, in stock right here. So that's in our number 5 spot, I guess. All right, next up, in the number 4 spot, as you are getting into winter and you're kind of assessing all of the products that you have on your car, cleaning things up, getting ready for next season. Some of you might still be racing, but one thing to really take a good close look at would be your air filter. And so if you find that you've cleaned it and it's if it's had a better life before and it's time for a new one, then we do have the Walker air filters in stock here. So the 4-inch Walker air filter is really one of our go-tos right here. I mean, if you ask me which one do we sell the most of, the 4-inch or the 3-inch, we definitely sell the more of the 4-inch than anything else. But obviously we have both of those available. But take a look at your air filter. That's really a good thing to be looking at right now. And just to figure out whether you need to replace it or if you can just go with what you've got. If you can clean it up and get it all oiled up and ready for next season. But if you need a new one, we've got them right here, and that's in the number 4 spot. All right, next up, in the number 3 spot, this is a product I wanted to highlight. This is something we do have in stock, and that is if you've been thinking about getting a lift for yourself, you're like, hey, I am done with going to the track and have to, get out the jacks every single time we want to make a change. And you see how easy it is, how many of those racers that have lifts and how easy it is for them. I mean, it truly is. Or if you're going to be doing some work on your car over the off season, having a lift can be a little bit easier. And so our Dirt Car X Series lift right here runs $31.25, and I do have those in stock. I mean, I can't quite reach them from where I'm sitting, but I am like 3 steps away probably from these lifts right here on the shelf. And by the way, too, if you happen to be even close to our area, I'm in Rutherfordton, North Carolina. If you even are even close to our area and you would rather pick something up, that's something we can work with you on. So just letting you know that. Now the X Series lifts that we have in stock, you'll see on here on the screen that the example photo shows the blue accent bars. I don't actually order them with any other colors other than black. So it's kind of like the Henry Ford thing is like you can get any color of car that you want as long as that color is black. That's pretty much how I feel about it. So all of our X Series lift, the X bars are all black. So that's what we keep in stock. And I've got them in stock. So if that's something that has been on your wish list for a while, now's the time to get them for sure. All right, next up in the number 2 spot, this one's kind of fun because it's not a new product, but I just got a new stock of them today. So a big special thanks to Andy Garris from Pro Fabrication Headers and Exhaust, who brought me a stash of 604 dirt late model headers. So if I was to look around, maybe I'll even just do kind of a little look around here, and that way you guys can see. Let me see here. Actually, I'm going to take this part off the screen so you can see that. All right, All right, we're going to do a little look around. I'm going to try to watch this. So we're in the warehouse. There's our dirt car lifts right there. And there are some more headers. We have headers. We are so excited to have, sorry for moving this. I don't want to move it too quick and jar you. But we have headers on the shelf, boxed up, ready to slap a label and go out the door. So we're pretty excited about that. So if you've been thinking about getting a set of headers, I've been out of them for a little while. I mean, I think just a week or so. ProFab does such a fabulous job of really getting me restocked really quick. So we do have those in stock, and you just, click the link and be able to pick up a set right away. All right. Well, that gives us to our top spot this week. And before I do that, I'm just going to see if there's any other comments, questions, anything like that you guys have. Let me see. Oh, and I see people are saying hey to Tori. That's awesome. I think it's great. All right, in the top spot this week, something for you to take a look at is our Daytona 1 ZL1. Now, you may be familiar with our XL1, which is an engine treatment. You put it into your oil, and it's great for, running. It really cuts down on friction. It lowers temperatures, reduces all that friction, so you really frees up more horsepower. Now, what we found is that with some of the oils, especially if you're getting a new engine, and especially now, when engines are so much harder to get, we want to take really good care of them. And if you're looking for a package that's going to give you extra zinc, then this is it right here. So ZL1 uses like 3 different kinds of zinc right here. And it's a really good way, especially with a new engine, to be able to put this in there, use that extra zinc to really make this engine, where you want to be able to seat the rings. Can't put the XL1 in until your engine's broken in, but you can use this while you're seating the rings and really to give that level of protection for your engine. So doesn't fix everything, but it will help you break in your engine properly. So the ZL1 is a great engine treatment. This runs $28.94. Then this container here would be a full treatment for your engine. You would put in 6.5 quarts of oil in one of these, and then that would get you all set up. So ZL1 engine treatment. It's hard to switch between the XL1 and the ZL1. So there we go. All right, so we're going to have a couple of winners here. And so first of all, the person who's winning our Race Logic Chassis School shirt for dropping in a comment is going to be Josh Lone Rider McIntyre. So Josh Lone Rider McIntyre, please send Crate Insider a private message on Facebook with your address, and we'll get this sent out to you. And then our second winner, winning our Crate Insider, our little mini sign here, is Jim Vrooman. So Jim, if you would, please send a private message to the Crate Insider Facebook page with your address, and we'll get this sent out to you. So I want to thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for being part of the show, and be sure to get your free tickets to the Cars Racing Show. And again, that website is CarsRacingShow.com. It has a YouTube channel. It's a website. You can check that out and get more details, more information, see some of the highlights of what we're doing over there. But it is going to be one heck of a great time, and we're definitely looking forward to seeing you there. Thank you again, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. Have a great week.